Hey all, Jackson Nation here. Welcome back. Today it's a fun video for y'all today. It's Paradox Rift pre-release. Regular release day. Ignore me. This is the day after that this should be getting posted. I'm just kind of voicing over the videos featuring my spoils that I got from opening an entire booster box of Paradox Rift as well as an ETB. I spoiled myself. I did splurge just a little bit, just a wee bit on some Paradox Rift. Guys, it's an amazing set. I cannot stress this enough how just incredible this set is. I was at my local card shop, The Zone, right? Very close to my house. Very, very lovely card shop. There for Friday Night Magic, but I had to get it. I had to. Paradox Rift changes the meta so much. I just could not pass up the opportunity to just get some of the set launch day. Now, this is actually my first entire booster box of Pokemon I've ever opened. So this is just a fun time overall. Just a very, very chill thing here. And I'm not even doing any pack trick or anything. I'm just, as you can see, I'm just tearing into it. I'm just getting to the hits because I need stuff. And you also see another set of hands. That is Discord user Hazel Mazaz hanging out with me while I'm doing this opening because we're both competitive Pokemon players. So we got to get our hands on a few cards. What we're looking for during this opening is basically Goldengos, because Goldengo EX, it's just Chien-Pao. The deck is built the exact same way, but it just doesn't need any of the acceleration. So it's just a much faster version of Chien-Pao and much more consistent. So that was kind of on our radar. The other thing was we attended a Paradox pre-release a week prior, last Friday. That was fun. I didn't get too much footage for that, and I don't think it's going to be its own video because I just don't have enough footage and stuff for that, which is why I'm just kind of doing this to recap. But basically, Hazel Mazaz ended up pulling the new Garchomp EX, and that's making fighting type Pokemon. That's just a fighting type player's. It's a heyday, man. It's a heyday. That deck is phenomenal. And so Hazel Mazaz pulled one of those during pre-release, so that's kind of on his radar. He also wanted to build Roaring Moon. And initially, right, I'm putting off all these ancient, capsule energies are off to the side, these status, all these, cards to that archetype. I'm putting them off to the side. Ooh, Tapu Koko EX. Very nice card. Electric's also doing well with the Miraidon decks. That's a very nice hit there. I think our first one in the box, besides maybe a special illustration rare, but yeah, not too bad. But yeah, I'm putting it off to the side initially, and you'll see what I pull later, which is why I decided to keep it, not trade it off. But no, it's a phenomenal set. The other archetypes, so yeah, we have the Garchomp. Then there's also Roaring Moon. Roaring Moon just says, knock out the opposing Pokemon and deal 200 damage to yourself. And then every other card in that attribute, Cofragus EX, very nice, very solid hit. But yeah, every card in that archetype is just healing and dark energy acceleration. From the discard pile. So it works so well. It just doesn't matter. It's just an instant KO. It's phenomenal. It's phenomenal. So that was another thing on my radar. There's also Iron Hands. Iron Hands is a great card. Its attack. So you play it in Chien-Pao, ideally, right? And you'd be putting in some electric energy to make it viable. Basically, its attack allows you to take an extra prize when you knock out a Pokemon with it. That makes it an insane card against those one prize decks, the Lost Boxes, the Gardevoir EXs, that Chien-Pao really struggled with. Ooh, we have my Toxtricity EX. Okay, sorry, the quality of the video the replay I'm watching is very low res because it's just in my Google Drive, but anyways, so where was I? Oh yeah, Iron Hands. Great, amazing card. Tech for Chien-Pao, so I'm looking for those if possible. So that's another card I'm hoping for. There's just so much here, like I would take any of it. And this box, as you'll see, it has clearly a direction for the archetype I'm gonna be building for the duration of this set's lifespan. Here we have a Swablu special illustration rare. But the other archetype, Iron Valiant, I believe it's called. It's got this neat ability. It's an EX, right? It's got this neat ability, Tachyon Bits. Okay, and I've been scheming. Me and Hazelmaz, we've been scheming. Okay, we've been looking over these cards as they're translated. Like we've been keeping up with Paradox Rift. Okay, imagine an EX that says, okay, when it's in the active, deal 20 damage to one of your opposing Pokemon. Okay. Imagine 4 of those. Alright, imagine your opponent bricks and only has 1 basic with 60 HP. You get 3, just 3 of your Iron Valiants on the board, and you just have a ton of switches, switch cards, all that fun stuff. And you just need to switch into those 3 times. This can be turn 1. You can win turn 1 doing that. I find that to be hilarious. I love that. And so that's kind of another thing. If possible, I'm building that. Ooh, Golisopod EX. Again, very nice. We take that. Again, not nothing high value yet. But we take it nonetheless. Again, it's binder fodder, it's trade fodder. So we take it. We're about halfway done with the box, and so nothing explode your rear end, explode your brain. Nothing crazy as of yet, but still very satisfied with the box so far. Yeah, it's just it's a fun time. It's a fun set. I really like Frostglass EX, yeah, the fun one. Yeah, the Terrestrial. It's got the cool Terra ability. I don't remember what it does. I don't know off the top of my head. But no, this set's just phenomenal. I'm sorry if this video you came for more, maybe more commentary, maybe less. This is what you're getting. No, I love this set. This set's just so good. It every single high rarity card practically reshapes the meta around it. You have to be. That's why I had to be ready for the set. Because the more I looked into it, the more I really understood the gravity of this release. And so I'm just very pumped because, I mean, my locals, right? It's, you have the man children, you have, the middle-aged men. But then you also have a handful of 8-year-olds. And I have the wisdom of much more, just a lot more experience in card games in general. It's just they don't stand a chance. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, kids. But if you get paired against me, you have to understand. I don't go easy. Oh dear. Ooh, here we go. So this Roaring Moon EX Secret Rare. This is what made me go, oh, so this is what we're building this set. This is what we're doing. It's an incredible hit. I'm loving it. The deck's almost done. I just need, I think, just honestly 3 more copies of Roaring Moon is the one thing. And right now, as of recording this, it's like $15 a copy. It's money I don't have lying around. I don't know. We'll figure it out. But yeah, that's sick. I probably do a deck profile when I'm done building it, but yeah, I mean, Hazelmaz he's our TCG player guy checking prices in the background. I'm like, what can I pawn here? What can go in my store? Because that's kind of the battle. It's what's playable, what am I using, and then what can I sell? Is just kind of my thought process. Most like I don't like to say like I open product to make money, but it's nice. It's definitely not a bad thing to make some money when you're opening stuff. We got the the Minior, I believe. Minior, I don't know how you pronounce that, but that's Minior. That is a special illustration there. That's actually a $6 card. That's not bad. The special illustration rares are really pretty this set. The artists are going ham. We just get a little round of applause for the Pokemon artists doing great things. Bombardier EX, not bad at all. Actually, that's a new card. Charizard players are teching that card. That's a new tech we're seeing. I'm sorry if this isn't very entertaining. This is just me rambling about the Pokemon competitive scene. I hope you forgive me. But maybe this interests you. Maybe you're this is your insight. Maybe this is your reason to go pick up a booster box, a pack, or even an elite trainer box. Who knows? But this is how I decided I want to make this video. So y'all get to deal with it. What else? What else is going on? Oh, so recently I turned 18, right? So I took the Pokemon Professor exam, right? Applied to become Pokemon Professor. I mean, I like that level of prestige. I've enjoyed being a Yu-Gi-Oh judge, being very respected in that sense, and being able to prove my knowledge of the game mechanics, stuff like that. Anywho, and there's the other high already hit, Professor Sada's Vitality, and that was the other thing. Like, yep, this is what we're building now. But so the Play Pokemon program, it's just fascinating. It's basically after you pass your test, you have to basically do a background check. Like, you have to submit all this personal information. Because Pokemon, understandably, doesn't want their events run by pedophiles, which I completely understand. So I submit my stuff, and I'm currently in the process. Like, it's done, but the thing is, my Skeletor GX, very solid. When I created my Pokemon account back in like 2016 to play Pokemon Go, I used my dad's birthday. And that's kind of coming back to bite me now, like 7 years later, because, frankly, the fact that my ID has a different birthday than my account is like making Pokemon Company very weary. So I opened a ticket. I'm not sure what's going to happen. I hope I don't have to make an alt account and go through this whole process again. Because I've heard horror stories, people waiting just way too long to get accepted. Like, frankly, like, it's only been a week. Like, the process has been very, very quick. Like, Pokemon Company's, for my application, has been very nice so far. But I'm kind of at their mercy right now, which is terrifying. Like, I don't want to have to... It's inconvenient to have to, like, make an alt account just so I have my judging, like, certification. It's just annoying. And then it's like, I have to pass the test again, submit all my personal information again. Like, they've already seen it. It's just because of this one detail in my account that we're having all the issues. So, I don't know. It's just... It's interesting. We're gonna hopefully be able to get that sorted out, because being a Pokemon judge would be awesome. Having the lab coat, being able to go to tournaments would be like... I mean, I like being Yu-Gi-Oh! Like, I'll just be in school and I'll just get a text from one of the Yu-Gi-Oh! Players like, hey, Jackson, what's this ruling for this specific interaction? I like being able to answer that. I like that. Well, alright, moving on, little transition here to our Elite Trainer box opening. Here we are. Alright, I was feeling, again, guys, I'm sorry, I just love this set. I had to open more. And we get some good hits here too. Again, I'm not necessarily making my money back here, but it's still very nice. It's still very nice. But yeah, so the thing with the judge program, I've been, looking at my background check, like reviewing all this information, talking to, in Discords, like talking to existing judges, trying to get the scoop here. Honestly, a lot of the information regarding the judge program is really gate kept. Like, the only information, these specific questions about accounts and these background checks and the waiting times, it's just in Reddit posts from, years ago. There's nothing really recent. And I find that really bizarre. Like, all these resources, half the people, these stories, Parasol. Okay, so this was, my big hit of the box. Sorry, I gotta interrupt my own story. Parasol Lady is like a $30 card as of recording this. It's a beautiful card. Once I get to showing it, it's very nice. And his ability is pretty solid too. It's a very solid ability. I'm happy. I'm very happy. I'm a happy boy. But, anywho. So, the idea of, I lost my train of thought. Oh, yeah. Oh, I remember now. Okay. So, right, half the stories I hear about people becoming judges is they, waited months, and they get their background check, and they're just kind of waiting, and then they finally reach out to support, and then things start moving, or the other side of the coin is people just saying, when you're accepted, when you log into your account and all of a sudden you have judge resources. And that's goofy. Just to, have a congratulations email, officially acknowledge it. I think that's stupid, that there isn't more things like that. Because, I had a congratulations email for, passing the judge test, but when there's no official confirmation after your background check that you're an official professor, I just find that pretty goofy. I don't know, ladies and gentlemen. I'll deal with it. But hopefully, it works out. Hopefully it works out. Because I enjoy being a Yu-Gi-Oh judge. Unfortunately, the other games, your One Pieces, your Digimons, your MetaZoos, you gotta, to become a judge, all those tests are, proctored, and you can only take them during, certain, there's, one test per month. Ooh, Sandy Shocks EX. Very nice. So, yeah, every, twice a month, once a month, at this certain date, this certain period of time, you can take the test, and that's, really inconvenient. I'm a high school student. I don't have time for that. I got actual tests to study for, let alone, have a time constraint. So, it's just very inconvenient to do stuff like that. And then Magic's judge program is just non-existent. You have to be, find an existing judge, an actual Magic judge. Half the time, Magic, you're not even, qualified. You're just kind of know your stuff and you're just doing it. In order to become officially recognized, you have to jump through all these hoops. You have to be, I don't even remember what the word is, have an advocate, have an actual judge advocate for you, and then you have to take this test, and then you have to work under them. It's ridiculous. But that's the end of the opening. Hope y'all enjoyed it. Hope y'all enjoyed my ramblings about the Pokemon Judge program. And the meta after Paradox Rift. Like and subscribe. Hope y'all have a wonderful rest of your day.